I'd rather not touch you.
Unless, I mean, it makes me nervous, so.
Can you get it while you're holding your stuff?
I'm gonna try. It's in my pants. Frank sent me though, sir.
If you want to ID me unlawfully, you're gonna lose your job and your qualified immunity.
Can I ask you what you're doing?
I'm working on a story.
For who you with?
I'm an independent journalist. What's your name?
Solomon, Lieutenant Solomon.
Solomon?
Yes, sir.
I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to even talk to you. You can. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to talk to you.
When you're walking around police vehicles.
No, you're not searching me. If you search me, you're going to be in some. You're going to get some big legal trouble. If you search me, for what reason do you have to search me? I have no gun. I have no weapons on me. Not even a knife.
Picture a small town sidewalk where you can't stand here somehow. Covers the street, the curb, the parking lot, and the public easement. Watch one quick-witted wanderer flip that ever-shrinking safe zone into comedy gold, deadpanning about Frank Pant's breast enlargement pills and grass will save my ass, while 3 baffled cops keep moving the goalposts. Stick around for the punchline.
Oh, good morning.
What's your name, partner?
They call me Billy.
Billy? Where are you coming from, Billy?
Just down the road.
Where's down the road at?
Just over there.
Okay.
By the parking lot.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm trying to do an investigation.
Okay.
Trying to determine where the hell Miss Ling is located. And that woman's over there told me, hey, I'm going to snitch on you. I said, why the hell are you going to snitch on me?
What you got in the bag there, Billy?
Oh, I just have a bag with a little meth in it and stuff. Bit of Mary Jane's, pills.
Billy, I'm being respectful with you.
Are you?
Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
So be straight.
You're a man and women. I respect the men and women in uniform.
Okay. So what do you got in the bag there?
Oh, just a bit of Hornet supplies.
Can I see in there?
If you see men, yes. But there's no men in here.
Okay.
I do have some supplies.
With you?
Huh?
Yes, my ID with you?
Yes, sir. It's in my pants.
Can you get it from? Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I'm a good man.
Anything that would hurt me?
Yes.
What do you have?
Well, I do have a tape measure.
Okay, tape measure's not going to hurt me.
Oh, well, I didn't know if you're going to measure something. But that woman's the one that called. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing here?
Oh, investigating.
What are you investigating?
I'm looking for Miss Ling.
Okay.
And that woman seemed like she's probably knows exactly where she's at.
Where are you supposed to be at right now?
I don't know.
Can you get
That's a good question. It's in my pants.
Okay. Can I hold this bag while I get your...
It'll make me nervous if you hold it.
Okay.
I got like bag of little math and stuff in it.
I don't have to hold it.
Okay. Do you want
I'm just here to make sure you're okay and everything?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Can I
Billy.
see your ID?
Yeah, it's in my pants. I can put my arms up if you want to grab it.
I'd rather not touch you.
I mean, it makes me nervous, so.
Can you get it while you're holding your stuff?
I'm going to try. It's in my pants. Frank sent me though, sir.
Who's Frank?
Frank Pants. That's actually his name.
Okay.
He sent me. He's being a son of a bitch. And he's the one that got me in trouble here.
Okay.
But I'm just Billy.
Yeah, go ahead and grab it, Billy.
All right, it's in my pants.
Okay, that's not your ID, Billy.
Well, that's what my grandma gave me so I could give out.
Any other ID on you, Billy?
Just a D. I don't have ID. It makes me nervous if I have ID. I always got to stuff this in my pants so I don't lose it. Sir, Frank got me in this predicament.
Yeah, I'm 10 too, but if you could start this way.
No, don't send more, sir. I might have some warranties on me. Is this one? Is this a police?
No, that's not the police.
Hey, you got a notebook. I got one of those.
Yeah. Why would you have a warrant, Billy?
No, I got warranties, sir.
You got warranties?
I got them in a couple states. They called. I can't tell you. That'll make me nervous. Well, I just don't want to get in trouble.
You know I'm the police, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just here to help.
Assaulted me.
Okay, I'm not going to sexually assault you.
Well, I had other men tell me that, and they still did.
Okay. So what's your last name?
It starts with a B. Okay. I'm just nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I'm just nervous around police.
Okay. Well,
I'm a good man, sir.
To help you.
Yeah, you could help me by helping me find Miss Ling.
How did you get here?
Well, somebody drove me here.
Who drove you here?
Frank.
Frank
Pants.
Frank Pants.
That piece of shit. And now he's trying to set me up, I guarantee it.
Where do you live at?
Well, I don't have a home. I'm kind of homeless, but I don't have a home.
Your clothes look clean and you so
Frank
staying somewhere.
Yeah, Frank's house.
Where's that at?
I don't know. It could be around here, but I don't know for sure.
Do you know where you are right now?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Humboldt,
Humboldt,
Iowa.
Iowa. Do you live here in Humboldt?
Well, I can't give that out. He told me not to tell nobody. I don't know why she's calling the police on me. I've been nothing but a good boy.
Well, you made her nervous.
I made her nervous.
Okay.
Is her name
How are
Nellie?
you dressed?
Like an assassin vampire slayer.
Okay. And you don't think that would make somebody nervous?
Well, I think that they would be like, wow, you look badass. And then I would be like, thanks, I do look pretty badass.
You look probably badass, and
Thank you.
That makes them a little nervous.
Oh, really? So I have to look like a dumb nerd to make sure they don't call police?
Well, you made them nervous.
Oh.
You're videotaping out here.
Yeah.
And it's just different.
Okay. You know, you ever heard those commercials, Born Different?
Yeah.
They used to be about, hey, I'm born different. That's because they were born gay. But I'm not gay, so it doesn't even matter. I might be different, but I'm the best, you know?
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a couple routine questions.
Okay. Will it confuse me and make me nervous?
I don't.
You don't know?
I don't know.
That's a good answer. I might have to use that one myself.
So, are you on any medication?
Yes.
What do you want?
I'm on pills.
What pills are you on?
I have pills in here. Should I show you?
Are they prescription pills?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
What pills do you have in there?
Should I show you them?
Please.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so they're over-the-counter pills?
Yeah, Frank gave me those.
For breast enlargement.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you mind if I open this bottle?
Yeah, you can open it. You can have some. We could try some together.
No.
Really?
I don't need any.
That should be a brand new bottle.
Okay.
Is it pretty good quality?
So,
Breast enlargement.
are you on any prescription drugs?
Oh, hell no. I stay away from the doctor's office.
Are you
They
supposed
say
to be on any prescription
They
drugs?
say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and that's what I like to hear.
Are you supposed to be on any prescription drugs?
Oh, no. No.
Okay. What was the last doctor you saw?
Dr. Goldsmith or something.
What does Dr. Goldsmith specialize in? Why did you go see Dr. Goldsmith?
I wanted to get some Pepto-Bismol because I had stomach problems and I've been diarrheaing, and I just wanted to get something that'll like stop it from hurting.
Okay. Are you hearing any voices other than mine right now?
No, that'd be badass if I was.
Okay.
You know, I would like to hear multiple voices in my head guiding me along the mission
Do you know
for a
what
quest.
business this is?
Yeah, I just heard it. You know, they're doing bad things in this business. Frank sent me.
What did they tell you they were doing?
They're potentially harboring Miss Ming Ling.
Okay. And what were you going to do if she didn't let you in the building?
I was going to be sad.
You're going to be sad?
Mhm.
Okay. If you leave here, where are you going to?
I'll probably just keep running and never look back and see where life takes me. You know, if there's a road over here, I might go down it. If there's a field here, I can't go in there. But I'll find somewhere, I'm sure.
Do you have a job?
Well, Frank tries. I can't go into much detail what he does to me, but, you know, he gives me money here and there. Not too much, maybe $5-10. But he does what needs to be done. You know, he feeds me, nurses me back to health if I'm sick. He does the right thing.
Does he drive a car or a truck, or what does he drive?
A piece of shit beater.
Car, pickup truck?
It's a shitty car, I don't know, 1984.
Okay. It's like a smaller car, bigger car?
Smaller, the 4-door, probably, maybe Japanese Toyota. Trying to, you know.
Concerned if I let you walk away, where are you gonna go to?
Oh, I'm gonna keep running, not look back.
Is there someplace I can take you to?
Well, Frank will probably come back. He always does. I just never know when.
You can't stay here.
I can't?
No.
Really? But what if I need to investigate him further?
Well, you can't.
What if I stay in the public?
No, you can't hang out here.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
Well, because you can't stand on the street.
Yeah, what if I stand by where the cars are all parked?
No, that's can't stand on the street. Which,
how about the public easement?
No, we're gonna have to get you relocate you somewhere.
Relocate me?
Yeah.
To the gulag. That's when you die. You go straight to the gulag.
Are these recording right now?
Yeah, he told me to record.
Okay. There's 2 phones there. Who do those phones belong to?
Well, they're mine.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they working phones?
Oh yeah, they work.
Okay.
They work pretty good.
Have you been to Humboldt before?
Oh.
Okay. Billy?
Seems like a great town, though. I might want to buy a house here.
One of my buddies is pulling up. I
Really?
want you to be scared. I've been here for a while, so they come to check on me.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right.
So I don't want you to be
So I
scared.
won't run.
Yeah, no, you don't need to run.
That's like Deputy Douglas.
Yeah.
That's a state trooper.
No,
Oh.
This is my buddy Corey Lampy.
Oh, so that's police and sheriff.
Yeah,
That's a double
Corey's with
team.
the sheriff's office. Okay.
How we doing, Corey?
How are you?
Hey, I'm the best. Best of business.
With him here now, do you mind if I check you for some ID?
I do. I mean, that's the only ID I have, sir.
That was the only ID you had. Okay. So you can't stay here. Where can we get you to?
Shit. You got a park?
Well, I'm kind of thinking more of somewhere you can spend the night.
Motel 6.
Do you have money?
Well, I've got to work for that money. But I could do it. I could get on my YouTube channel, Toad Live. We could get some donations
So I
rolling.
can't take you to Motel 6 if you don't have a way to pay for it.
Yeah, I got to earn the money first. But I could earn it by this evening.
Here's my concern.
Yes,
If I
sir.
let you just walk away and just start wandering around, we're going to get more calls on you tonight.
Really?
Yep. I promise you, we're going to get more
Damn,
calls.
that's messed up. Why are they calling the police on me, though? Just because I look cool?
Yeah, because you look cool.
That's
Okay.
fucked up. They're trying to get me thrown in a cell. I don't know. I don't like this.
We've gone through all the questions of he doesn't have a psychologist, a psychiatrist.
No, hell no. They'll say I'm retarded. I don't want to be special needs. Like, I don't want to follow. No, I got pills and.
For others. So we need to just.
I mean, I thought
because if you stay here, you're going to come back on the property.
I haven't been on property though, sir. I promise I won't.
Well, how about we get you to Fort Dodge, where you can.
Well, I don't think he's going to be down there though. I just want him to pick me up because he drove me here. I'll go do a live stream now and go ask Frank.
Can you do a live stream from right here?
Yeah.
Go ahead and start your live stream.
Okay.
You start your live stream, and I'm going to talk to.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll figure it out. Frank says he's going to come get me.
Okay.
He just said, I got you.
Okay.
Somebody said, put your pants on, Frank.
Okay. Well, do me this then. Hang out over there. Don't come across the street. Don't stand in the street.
Really? All right. Hey, I'll go exercise for a bit. That's fine. I'll do jumping jacks.
You get over to the grass, you're good.
Okay.
We
The
just
grass
can't
will save my ass. You know what I'm saying?
We can't be on the travel portion. We're interfering with traveling public. Okay?
Oh, so I can't like just run back and forth on the road. All right. That's fine.
If you're going to do us a favor, so we will get fewer calls if you were to be over in the grass.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Hey.
That's all we're asking.
Hey, I'll do that. That's not a problem.
Okay. Billy. All right.
Hey, you guys have a good one. Thank you.
Today's takeaway. When boundaries shift on a whim, calm questions and a rolling camera beat panic every time. Public space is still public, even if an officer wishes it weren't, and a dash of humor can spotlight overreach faster than any shout fest. Know the line, hold your ground, and let the record button do the heavy lifting. Time to put that playbook to work. Let's step inside and see what happens when those same simple rules meet brass nameplates and brittle egos. Ever walked into a small-town police lobby only to discover the lieutenant can't recite the Fourth Amendment, and the sheriff thinks state law outranks the Constitution? Today's showdown turns into an impromptu civics class where one calm auditor forces an entire department to flip open the Bill of Rights. Stay tuned, the lesson is priceless, and the walk of shame is chef's kiss satisfying.
Oh, bro, left his computer on. His car is literally on still. Let's see if I can show you this. His dash is still saying like it's on right now. It's interesting. What's up, dude? Is this, I think this car's left on. Oh, cool. I think you left your car on, brother.
No, my car's not.
Oh, the dash is blinking stuff. Does it just do that all day?
It does.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You said it's Sullivan Police Department. What's your name?
Cool. I'm Justin. Nice to meet you, man.
Did you have some idea I can say?
No, sir. I don't.
No idea. Arkansas is one of the 15 ID states, so Joe Biden.
There is no way you believe that. All right. Since you're starting off this way, do you have somewhere higher than you? Because I promise you that's not correct, and you're going to get your whole town into a lawsuit, and I don't want to go that way. I've been having a great day. You don't want to go that way either.
But if you just tell me your name.
I'm not telling you my name. I'll tell you my first name, and we're stopping there, and I'm not answering any more questions. Okay. If you want to ID me unlawfully, you're going to lose your job and your qualified immunity.
Can I ask you what you're doing?
I'm working on a story.
For who you with?
I'm an independent journalist. What's your name?
Solomon, Lieutenant Solomon.
Solomon?
Yes, sir.
Do not think. There is no such thing as a stop and ID state. There is no such thing. That is a term.
Okay.
That is a.
Okay, let me explain something to you. Can I explain something?
I'll listen to you. Go ahead.
Okay. This day and time, there's all sorts of things going on.
This day and time is a terrible thing because we're in one of the most safest times to date in world history. Tell me a safer time in world history than right now. Okay. So don't say in this day and time, because cops always say that and it's stupid.
Okay.
You can start over though if you want to.
Let me just put it like this.
Yep.
You know, if we see somebody looking at our police cars,
come talk to me, sure. But don't threaten to arrest me if I don't give you my ID.
I didn't threaten to arrest
you. just did, brother.
I just said Arkansas is one of the 15 ID states.
That's not correct.
A demand or request.
Nope, that's not correct.
Provide some identified
Get a lawyer out here. If you think that's true, you need to look into it because you're going to get yourself in trouble. That is not true, and I'm 1,000% positive, and I can show you case law and Supreme Court rulings and everything. 100%.
More or less, we're just concerned about what you're doing.
Well, do not think that you can just stop and ID anyone you want. You're going to get yourself in trouble, and you're non-constitutional. You are unconstitutional.
Well, with what's going on, I mean, it's
you are no. If you think you can do that, you don't believe in the Fourth Amendment. If you think you can do that, do you know what the Fourth Amendment is, sir? What is it?
You know, if we see
what's the Fourth Amendment? No. This is important to everybody that you know the Fourth Amendment. What is it?
Sure, I know it.
So what is it? What is it?
The right of freedom.
No way you just said that. No, that's the First Amendment.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. The First Amendment.
No, the First
Amendment. Right,
bro, what's the Fourth Amendment?
Okay. All right, just
oh my God, dude! And you're a lieutenant? Is your chief here?
No, he's off.
We need someone to teach you what the Fourth Amendment is. What is it?
My question is.
What is the What's the 5 elements of the First Amendment? There's 5 elements. There's 5 elements of the First Amendment. No, I have some concerns and questions for you. There's 5 elements of the First Amendment. What are they?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
What are they, sir? What's the Fourth Amendment? You don't know any of it. You need to go study the Constitution, and until you do, don't say a word to me, please. Go back inside, look up the Constitution, and read those rights and learn them. Memorize them, then come out. Other than that, you don't know what you're doing or what you're talking about, and you don't need to be a lieutenant. And I'm sorry I'm getting mad, but that is ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourself for not knowing the First or the Fourth. Walk of shame right there, and it's deserved. Oh, they're locking me out? Lieutenant Solomon, you're opening your city up for a lawsuit by allowing this door to be locked because of me. You're not allowed to pick and choose who comes in here. So either you lock it to everybody for the rest of the day, or you're opening yourself up for a lawsuit. And you better have a good reason for having it locked the rest of the day. Not just because there's a guy with a camera. This lady right here. Uh-oh, they're sending the sheriff out here.
Hello, sir. How are you?
What's up, guys?
Good.
All right, I can come in now? They weren't letting me in a minute ago. You know, that's a lawsuit if I wanted to. I don't want to. I'm literally just trying to have a pleasant time here in Clinton. That's it. But here we have... what's your name, sir?
I'm Sheriff Eric County.
Oh, you're the sheriff.
County. Yeah.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Justin.
Good to meet you, Justin.
So why'd they send the sheriff down here for a guy with a camera?
Nobody sent the sheriff.
We
all monitor the radio traffic.
Hey, dude. Hey, hold on. Before you lie on camera.
If we get a call over the radio.
No, I heard them call the sheriff down here. I heard them on. I have them on video calling the sheriff down here.
Anyway.
Uh-oh, they're sending the sheriff out here. So now you're lying on camera. So now I don't even want to talk to you either, dude. Goodness.
If we get a call, we're
just be real. Just be a real person for 2 seconds. Why can no one just be a real person in here?
Be a real person.
I am.
Yeah, you're in here causing a problem.
No, I'm exercising my rights.
Yeah, but if it becomes disorderly,
I told you my name's Justin like 6 times, dude.
Okay.
You can ask, and I don't have to tell you.
Okay.
You have to have reasonable, or you have to have. No, you're not. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
You're on private property looking at people.
Again, if you cause
no, this is public. This is public property.
If you cause a disturbance,
this is public property. Were you parking your cop cars back there? Then it's public. It's public.
There's not a problem.
I'm civil, brother.
That's what I'm saying. But if it did become disorderly, then you could be charged with disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
But until then, as long as you're civil,
you're also looking at private things back there too.
I can look at anything I can see from public. You can't trespass my eyes.
It's private property back
that's
there.
Public. If you park your cars back there, that's public.
The other cars are
and
public.
Even if it was private, I have to be trespassed before I've committed a crime. So no one in here knows what the hell they're talking about. This is getting crazy. He said that he can make me ID just because he wants to. That is mind-blowing that he thinks that.
Because
he doesn't know what the...
They don't know what you're doing.
I asked him what the Fourth Amendment was, and he says freedom. That's not... That's embarrassing, dude.
Searches and seizures. We know what it is.
You had to go look it up after. Well, okay, what's the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
If you state your last name,
what's the five elements? Give me 2 of them.
Okay.
We have a right to ask your full name.
Give me 2. You can ask all day, and I can tell you no.
Well, just like you said, he had to go look it up. You can sit down in your car and look up every amendment.
Dude, I know them by heart.
That doesn't matter. It's not required by law for anybody to know it.
It is required by law. Do you and you all sign?
That's where you're wrong.
No.
When you go to the academy, the only thing you're required to do is to read it, become familiar with it.
All right, I'm about to own
know
you.
Where you can
get ready, brother. Get ready.
You get ready.
You swore an oath to the Constitution when you were signed in, and I could find that on video, I bet. So you swore an oath to the Constitution.
Okay, so you were there.
No, but that is what all police do.
You're telling us we're lying.
No,
you're lying.
It is required.
No, you're
if you didn't,
and to the right because you don't know. You're making
dude, listen. So you didn't swear an oath. So you didn't swear an oath.
I can tell you, you're being.
You can call me whatever you want.
See?
It doesn't hurt my feelings like it does yours.
As you're being. It's not hurting my feelings.
It obviously is.
I've been doing it for 25 years.
So you did not.
How many people have called me
or worse? Answer me this. Did you sign it? Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
That's where you're wrong.
He says he didn't. So you did. This sheriff, he does not believe in the Constitution, and he did not swear an oath to it.
That's what you believe. You're gonna have to get out. If you continue,
yes, ma'am.
Becomes disorderly, I explained to you at that point it would be a disorderly conduct.
Dude, chill out. You're stupid.
Okay, you call me stupid, I call you stupid.
You don't even know that you swore an oath to the Constitution.
No, I'm not answering.
You walk around thinking that you have no duty to the Constitution.
The people, the residents
the
of
Constitution.
Do you live
the
in
Constitution? The Constitution.
Do you live here in Van Buren County?
No, I don't.
Then I don't answer to you. Have a good day, sir.
Do you get state taxes? Do you get federal taxes?
Sir.
Do you get state and federal taxes?
Have a good day, sir.
So you don't know shit, brother.
Have a good day, sir.
You guys don't know anything here. You don't get. No, you can't. That's freedom of speech. That is. That's freedom of speech. You don't know the Constitution.
You obviously
What's
don't
freedom
know
of speech
the statute
mean?
Of disorderly conduct. If you incite a riot,
if you
incite a riot,
what riot am I inciting?
Which includes
freedom of speech, brother.
More than 2 or 3 people.
Freedom of speech.
Then
you guys are the making the riot, then not me. I'm by myself.
Making a riot, you're the one.
I'm by myself.
Stupid and dumb, and you're the one that's.
You guys are the ones that are supposed to know the Constitution, and I know it 10 times more than you.
That's fine.
You guys don't know anything about it. Your whole job is to uphold the Constitution.
Our whole job is to uphold the state laws that are in the statute.
Nope. What's more important than state laws? Federal laws.
Federal law doesn't supersede
it absolutely
state law.
No way.
That's
you just said that.
Wrong.
No, yes it
That's
does.
Where you're wrong.
Yes it does. Yeah. I promise you. If the Supreme Court says Arkansas state law is wrong, then it's wrong and over with. Arkansas doesn't get to say, well, we get to do whatever we want.
Constitution.
You're embarrassing yourself on the internet.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not. You're embarrassing
yourself. Say your name again. If you don't think you're embarrassing yourself, what's your name?
I won't say my name until you say yours. I already said it once.
I already said it.
No, you didn't. You didn't give us your full name.
I don't have to.
I told you my full name and who I work for.
Yeah, because it's your job to. It's not mine. I'm a private citizen. You are not.
But you're
the government. You are the government. Right now, I'm the people. Listen to me.
You request my name.
I'm the people. You're the government right now, and I'm the people. And this is what the government's doing.
Show me the law right now that says that I have to give you my name.
That's in your policy.
And who I am.
That's in your policy.
I'm asking you.
Give me 2 minutes, and I could look it up.
We wrote the policy. It's our policy.
And then you should know it, dude.
You're trying to serve your country by confronting police departments with a random.
It's a name, dude. Chill out.
But it's a random.
Yep, I'm a patriot.
It's not scheduled. It's a random, what you call a constitutional audit.
So, that's not all I do, but that is kind of what today is. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. But that's serving your country by trying to surprise a police department or sheriff's office and walk in and go.
So you obviously don't know the purpose of it. My number one purpose.
And you just said when I post this.
My number one purpose is to make change. So, for example, there are, 3 towns in Arkansas that have retrained their entire police department because of me.
Okay.
And I had a lawsuit that I could have filed. Now, hold on a second.
Know that you are operating on fear of lawsuits. You're actually trying to make change.
Dude, no. Let me finish my sentence for once, and you'd understand what I'm saying.
Don't get angry.
Quit interrupting me, bro.
I'm not interrupting.
I
We're
have
discussing.
3 places where I could have done lawsuits, and I chose not to. It wasn't even a hard decision. And what I wanted instead was for retraining on the police department. And guess what? That entire police department got retrained on the First and Fourth Amendment, and that's what I wanted. And I made change. And guess what? Now they do it annually, or every 6 months. They just do it because I was there. And I've even gone back and talked to them after, and they openly admit, thank you for coming up here and doing that. Yes, that was a weird day, but it made a lot of good change. And now every 6 months, we train our officers on the First and Fourth Amendment and reasonable articulable suspicion and so on, when we didn't before. And so now I'm saving you from lawsuits. And so I'm educating the police department or the sheriff's office. I'm educating the people in that town as well.
Well, if that was your goal, and
that is my goal.
And interrupted your goal with the police department, I apologize.
That is my goal.
Okay.
And I can show you videos where I've done that already. That's my whole goal.
If I interrupted, I didn't mean to. Like I said,
yeah, you came in proving the stupidity of the sheriff's office too.
No, I came in to ensure.
Within 5 seconds, you said. Within 5 seconds, you said Arkansas supersedes federal. That is the stupidest thing a sheriff could say.
Okay, you just made a generalized statement.
What did you say then? You say it.
Federal.
You say it how you
said
it. You say it how you said it.
Arkansas Constitution.
Still wrong. That's still wrong, dude. That's wrong.
And I didn't say supersedes. I said we have to abide by.
Do you want to go back? No. You said it overrules. I forget the word you used.
Our whole job is to uphold the state laws that are in the statute.
Nope. What's more important than state laws? Federal laws.
Federal law doesn't supersede
it absolutely
state law.
No way.
That's
you just
where
said
you're
that.
wrong.
No, your best bet is just to admit you said it and to learn from it and not to lie, because now you're a liar too. It's one thing to be wrong, it's another to lie.
You instructed me to admit when you have your video, you can sit down and play that.
I'm trying to help you, dude. I'm trying to help you.
Help me what?
People like whenever you're like, dude, you don't want to know what? I overreacted. If you were like, I overreacted, I was wrong about that, and I'm actually going to go look into that. Now everyone loves you. And there's no craziness, and I'm happy because now
I will research everything.
But now, not only were you wrong, but you're lying about being wrong, and now you're just a liar and you're wrong.
I didn't lie. I said you have it on video. You can sit down and review it. That's what I said.
You're trying to say you never said it.
I didn't say that. I'm not going to say I didn't say it. I'm going to say whatever you have on video.
So will you admit? Will you do this for me? Will you admit you may be wrong and that you're going to go look into it?
I could be wrong,
and
I will research everything.
There you go.
The takeaway badges don't trump rights, knowledge does. Ask clear questions, quote the amendments, and keep your camera rolling. When officials can't pass Constitution 101, the smartest thing you can do is make the textbook go viral. Hold your ground, stay respectful, and let the facts, not the volume, win the day. So let's step past that authorized personnel only sign and watch how those same rules hold up when concrete meets command. Ever strolled into a police parking lot, camera in hand, only to be greeted with "Show me your ID"? And this is private property, even though the sign says otherwise. Today's clip captures that exact standoff. Watch a calm auditor hold his ground while one officer's temper and credibility slowly unravel. Stick around. The best part is how a captain's single sentence ends the drama in 10 seconds flat.
Hey, how are you?
Something I can help you with, or you just check out the cars?
Can I get your name and badge?
I don't have a badge.
Your name?
Guy. And who are you?
And your name and badge number, sir?
Well, I asked do you have any identification?
Oh, sir, I'm going to ask that you de-escalate.
Okay, the thing I'm talking about, you're on private property.
I'm not on private property.
Okay.
This is public. This is public property, sir. Can I get your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Claywell.
And your badge number, Officer Claywell?
22.
Great, thank you.
We were just wondering, because you're walking in between vehicles, that there's a lot of stuff been going on with people messing around with vehicles.
People have been messing around with your vehicles?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Well, brother, I've seen your little podcast thing, so I knew who you are.
What podcast?
Don't you do a podcast? Or something?
No, I don't have a podcast.
No.
You're a detective?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You have to calm down, okay?
No, he
wasn't calm. He wasn't calm.
I know you.
I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to even talk to you. You can. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to talk to you.
When you're walking around police vehicles.
These are public vehicles. I'm just checking them out.
Public vehicles, and we're on public property, and you're allowed to be back here. But we have to be concerned about you doing something to the vehicles.
I mean,
because it's not normal if somebody comes back here and just to do what you're doing, right?
No, I'm just checking out the vehicles. That's all I'm doing.
Right. Well,
That's
that's
all
what
I'm
we're checking you out to make sure you're not going to come over here and do anything to the vehicle.
Sir, I got no problem with you checking me out. My issue is when officers come up to me trying to escalate a situation.
How did somebody ask you? I ask you how you're doing and
No, I'm not saying you, sir. I'm saying the officer here that came up. Where's your ID? Give me your ID. You're on private property. This is not private property, sir.
Okay.
You need to calm down.
You need to leave the property. That's it.
You can't trespass me from public property, sir.
You're on right here around vehicles.
This is
that
taxpayer
are public
property,
officials.
sir. I'm not breaking any laws. This is a constitutionally protected activity, sir.
Okay.
You took an
got it?
oath.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. You go ahead and take it then.
I appreciate it.
But I'll stand right here.
Okay. That's probably the best move for your department and your city, sir. Honestly.
Please
I don't want to.
please
You
don't
guys
talk
can go.
down to him.
I'm not. How is that talking down to him, sir?
You're trying
I'm
to
saying
bait
that's
him.
the best move.
You're trying to bait him.
I'm not trying to bait him.
You're trying to bait him.
He's trying to bait
Now,
me.
If there's something that we can help you with, please let us know.
Okay,
But
great.
If you're back here alone by patrol cars, yes, we're going to be concerned about you being back here by yourself.
Be concerned. Okay, I understand. I understand your concern, sir. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a concern. I'm saying there's a way, like the way you're handling it now, there's a way to handle your concern, right? And that's why everybody's safe and everybody, there's no
I
issues.
introduced myself. My name was Guy. What was your name again?
My first name's Sean.
Sean. Nice to meet you, Sean. Is
Nice
there
to meet you,
something we
too.
can do for you?
No, I don't need any help at the moment. Thank you. I appreciate that.
While you're back here, we're going to stand over here and we're going to
Yeah.
watch you and make sure you don't do nothing.
That's
we
good.
also are on cameras here.
That is completely fine.
All right. Just don't,
Detective Guy.
Don't Turk out. Detective Guy, Turk out. Please don't touch another vehicles, okay?
Okay, I will not.
Right.
Alrighty. Take care now. Let's be thankful for Detective Guy over here. You gotta thank your boss. He saved you.
And you.
No, he didn't save me either. He saved you.
Go away.
Oh.
Go play your game somewhere else.
No. That's not how you treat the public, sir. I'm telling you right now, it's not how you treat the public.
Be sure
It's
to
so
podcast the truth.
it's so funny. That's the thing. A camera doesn't lie, right? The camera doesn't lie.
That's right. It doesn't.
It doesn't lie. There is no way I can paint it, right? They're gonna see me talking. They're gonna see you talking,
But they're also
and they're going to judge us based on our actions.
Well, the camera too also doesn't pick up everybody's perspective, especially when you from sight and the way you have to move everything moving. So
Well, no, I'm looking. I was. Where was I pointing the camera when you guys came up to me? Right at the cars, right? That's what I was
why are you
doing.
taking photos of the vehicles.
Because I'm a journalist. That's what I do. I go and I show different vehicles of different police departments. The departments. I check out the tires, make sure you guys are keeping them up to date.
That can be taken care of through the records department.
Through records.
Yes.
Yeah. But sir, all I would ask you is that as a member of law enforcement and a public servant, you should not come up to people aggressive like you did,
The
sir.
thing is, you shouldn't be in this area.
I am in this area.
Because the fact is, when you're walking around public safety vehicles with everything that's going on.
I hear that a lot.
Exactly.
There's always a lot of stuff going on.
So, I mean, the best thing to do is don't.
Okay. With everything that's going on, I think you would be safer, officer, if you didn't come up to somebody, where's your ID, get off my property, right?
Exactly.
And so you would be safer because you don't know me. I could be I'm a nice guy, luckily
That's
for you.
just it. I don't know.
Exactly.
you.
But luckily
As
for
far
you,
as
I'm a
I
nice
know,
guy.
You could be on the FBI's most wanted list.
I understand
don't
that.
know.
So
I understand
you
that.
understand the climate, the way law enforcement's being looked at right now, and that all the
Oh, I think that would go both ways, sir. I don't want to bring up, see, and that's the thing. See, you're trying to paint the narrative that, law enforcement, I can paint the narrative that
I don't have to paint the narrative if you just read the paper or see the statistics.
You could watch the news about people being, killed, and people being,
Killed by who?
by police officers. That's way more in the news. That happens way more than police officers die. Look at the statistics. I have way more chance of dying by you than you do by me. 100%.
I hope that's not true.
I would hope that's not true as well. But I'm talking about, you're bringing up statistics. I'm going to bring up statistics. That's all.
I gotta get out of here for the day, guys. Hey,
Hi, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, my name's Captain Ashley Jones.
Captain.
There's a sign right here.
Where's that
I
sign?
can show you if you want to go look at it.
Sure, I'll take a look at the sign. Not a problem.
I'm not trying to
No, it's fine.
argue with you or not.
I don't want to argue with you either.
No, the reason we got this posted is just this right here. This area is where civilians or anybody that wants to come in
Okay.
and talk to the police, they'll go in the front.
All right. I came from over here. Like I went around this way, so I didn't even see that sign.
Yeah.
But no, I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
I'm heading
No
out
problem.
for the day.
All right. Thanks, Captain.
I didn't catch your name.
Lesson of the day: the badge can't erase the Bill of Rights. If an officer confronts you, stay polite, cite the public property rule, and keep filming. 9 times out of 10, cooler heads or a higher-ranking supervisor will settle the score. Know the line, stand on it, and let the camera do the talking. Ready to see that playbook hit the pavement? Let's jump straight to the next curbside test and watch those principles in action. Camera rolling sidewalk spotlight. Then a cruiser door swings open and a rookie storms out shouting, "Hands up. I'm searching you." Minutes later, a sergeant arrives, discovers 0 crimes, and the auditor simply walks away. Tonight's clip is the perfect study in how a calm citizen and a constitution can outrank a badge and a temper.
You're not going to search me. What's your name and badge number? I don't have any weapons on me, but you're not going to search me. What's your name and badge number?
I'm going to search you for weapons.
What's your name and badge number?
Sir.
It's your policy to give me your name and badge number.
Okay, my name is Deputy Crouch. Badge number is 127. Let me search.
No, you're not searching me. If you search me, you're going to be in some. You're going to get some big legal trouble if you search me. For what reason do you have to search me?
I told you for weapons.
I have no gun. I have no weapons on me. Not even a knife.
How do I know that?
Well, you don't know that.
Exactly. If I want to search
You're not
weapons,
searching me.
we'll talk.
You're not searching me. You better get a supervisor out here right now. You're not searching me.
There is one on the way.
What would you search me for? What have I done wrong? What crime do you suspect me of committing? You can go kick rocks.
No, I don't kick rocks.
Yeah, you can go kick rocks.
What are you doing out here?
I'm out here on a public roadway filming First Amendment protected activity. Did you swear an oath to the Constitution? Because I'm going to put you in your place right now.
Listen, sir. First of all, you're way up here. You calm down.
Well, you shouldn't even approach me.
I have, sir. You are standing in the roadway.
What about it? I'm in public.
What are you recording?
Do you go up to random people and say, "What are you doing?" You go up to a random man and say, "What are you doing right now?"
If they're standing in the road?
First of all, you have no idea who I am. You have no idea who I am. Exactly. No, you're not IDing me. ID me for what? I'll sue that department up one way and down the other. You try to ID me or search me. I'm telling you right now, I know the law. I got a lawyer.
So what is your name?
What is my name?
Yes. Who are you? When a law enforcement officer asks you for an ID.
No, he don't. Not unless I've committed a crime or you suspect me of committing a crime. No.
At any time.
I know how this works, buddy. Youngster, I know how this works.
Okay, do you have an Ohio ID?
I'm not telling you anything.
Okay, well, when you get a state ID, when you sign, you're signing that right over to the law enforcement agency.
When your supervisor gets here, he's going to teach you something, young man.
That supervisor's going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you.
No, he's not.
He's going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you.
No, he's not. I'm not IDing. Why would I ID when I have done no crime? You don't suspect me of a crime. In fact, I'll step back here.
But I asked you for an ID.
But why? For what, though? This isn't Germany. Is this Nazi Germany? Where's your papers?
Did I ask you that?
You didn't even want to give me you didn't even want to give me what your policy says, your name and badge number.
You came at me super aggressively.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I was just trying to figure out who you were, what's going on.
Well,
I don't know what's going on.
you came up to me to search me.
Stand in the middle of the road
Are you kidding me? You're going to search me for what?
for weapons. I already told you that.
But why, though? You just go down to Raft Road and see a guy walking and say, "I'm going to get out and search you"? Because that's what you're doing here.
That's bulging out of your pants that I want to search you for weapons.
Not happening.
Why?
Why? Because what reasonable suspicion, articulable suspicion that I'm committing a crime do you have right now? Tell me that.
I do have the right.
No, you don't.
Terry Fritz.
I'm telling you right now, I got a lawyer, and if you try to Terry stop me right now, you're going to be in hot water, buddy. So if you value your job, get somebody out here with stripes on that sleeve.
Listen, I'm out here now, so you're going to talk to me.
No, get your supervisor here.
I'm out here now, so you're going to talk to me.
If you want to know what's on my side, that's a light.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay. 12 now. It's been around where you about it.
If it'll make you happy. Okay, now,
So, what is your purpose of it?
I'm not anti-law enforcement, okay?
I didn't say you.
I respect what you guys do. Okay, let me tell you. You know what tomorrow is? What is tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Memorial.
Okay, so for all those that fought and died for our freedoms, I'm out here doing constitutionally protected activity.
What is that?
What that is the First Amendment. Okay, do you know what that is? Freedom of press, freedom of speech. I'm on a public roadway and a public easement, and I'm filming what my eyes can see. You can't trespass my eyes. So you tell me, why would I get searched?
I already told you I was on search.
Hey, I understand. I'm not anti-law enforcement. I'm not.
I do have the right to do it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. It's called a Terry frisk.
I'm telling you right now, if you do this without a supervisor here, I'm going to sue that department for everything you got, and you're going to lose your job.
All right, well, you start listening.
Get your supervisor out here now. I'm requesting it. It's your policy.
Start listening to me. And I'm going to search you for weapons.
You're not searching me.
I'm going to search you for
You're not searching me. I already showed you my side. I'm telling you right now, if you search me, if without a supervisor here, it's going to come down on you. You understand?
How's it going to come down on me? It's called a Terry frisk.
I got a lawyer, and I'm going to sue that department for everything you've got. Get your supervisor out here right now. No, a supervisor. That's your policy to get him out here. Get him out here. I'm asking for it. Do you know what your policy is even?
I do know what my
Okay,
policy is.
then I want your supervisor out here right now, or you can go kick rocks. Am I being detained?
Don't tell me that.
Am I
Do
detained?
not step towards me.
Okay, am I detained? Am I detained?
Right now you are, yes.
Detained for what? This is unlawful detainment.
An investigation for suspicious activity.
Okay, is suspicion a misdemeanor or a felony?
Suspicious activity, so I'm investigating what's
Okay,
going
so
on.
you're detaining me for nothing.
I'm detaining you because there's a suspicious activity. And I'm
You're detaining me for nothing.
Stop yelling.
What are you detaining me for? Okay, if I'm detained, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
Just put the camera down a little bit so I can see your face. Thank you.
What crime do you suspect me of committing? What, do you think my face is going to shoot a gun or get a knife?
You just told me what's going on out here.
Okay,
got
let me
that
tell you.
worried, and I came up, you're standing in the roadway recording, and I don't know what's going on.
Okay, let's start this over. Sir, how are you?
Okay, let's start this over. What are you doing out here?
Okay, now you know what? I appreciate that without this whole search thing. I appreciate that, sir. Okay, sir. What I'm doing is tomorrow's Memorial Day. This is a First Amendment constitutionally protected activity that I'm standing on the easement and I'm just filming what my eyes can see. I'm just filming what my eyes can see. And that's all. From the roadway, from public. I've never crossed into their property. I've never stepped over a private line. That's it. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just walking around and I'm filming. Not anti-law enforcement whatsoever. Not anti-you, personally.
What are you filming?
I just walked down basically, and as soon as I got to the guardhouse, he came out, and then we talked, and then after he got done talking with me, I just walked on down, and then I came back this way, and then you were there. So that's all. There's nothing. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. Name, sir? Sir. Oh, you ain't gonna shake hands with me? Oh, okay. Name and badge number, sir? Name and badge number.
Hey, talk to me.
No, name and badge number, though. You came up on the scene. What's your name and badge number?
John Losey,
Okay.
gas number 17.
Okay, so let me tell you. Who's in charge here? Can I get a... Hey, sir, how you doing? Will you shake hands with me?
Sergeant Koenig.
Sergeant Koenig.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
what's up, buddy?
Okay, let me tell you what's going on here
Okay.
before this gets any deeper.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Memorial Day.
Yes, sir.
I came down here.
Yeah.
First,
get out of the road.
okay.
If you're
Yes,
okay
sir.
with that.
First Amendment,
Okay.
the right to free press,
Okay.
the right to free speech.
Okay.
I came down here to do an audit, which is
Okay.
basically I'm walking up and down on the public easement, and just all I did was just film in the refinery. I'm talking to people. I'm telling them, you're live, by the way.
Okay.
But I'm telling people, you know, like we have a First Amendment right. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. This is for all the people that died for our freedoms.
Gotcha.
And immediately when I got here, the guard approached me, which he was really nice.
Yeah.
We just talked back and forth, and he asked me not to film. I said, sir, I can. I walked down that way. Then when I come back, basically you guys pulled up. The first thing that this young man did, which he's a nice guy, okay,
Yeah.
but he's got a lot of learning to do.
Okay.
First thing he did was he got out of the car and said, I'm going to search you for weapons.
Yes, sir.
And I said, sir, you're not going to search me, though. You can't. This is not a stop and frisk state unless I committed a crime.
Okay. Actually, we can check you for weapons for our safety, and we want to make sure that
Yes, sir.
you're not going to have anything that's going to hurt us.
Yes, sir. But
You understand that?
But sir, can you tell
We
him?
don't want you to
Did I
hurt
pull
us.
up my shirt and show you though all the way around?
Yeah, actually, a lot of talk.
Okay. I mean,
Well, I just didn't feel though that I had to get frisked.
I mean, here's why.
Hey, I
we're
appreciate
here.
your professionalism.
Here's
What's your
why-
name and badge number, sir? Just because you're a good guy and I want to get it on.
Sergeant Koenig.
Okay.
Here's why we're here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let me
I can
take this
see
back
you.
from you. Yeah.
Apparently, they had some concerns about you being here and videotaping, and were concerned. You know, you kind of got some. I don't know. I'm not going to call those tactical pants.
That's just what I wear. I like
Okay.
them. I'm a Second Amendment and a First Amendment guy.
We are on their property at this point.
No,
in time.
not past that pole. I know where the property line's at. I researched before I did this, sir.
Yeah.
I promise you.
So basically, they had some concerns, so that's why we're here.
Okay.
To see what you're here doing, what's going on, and what kind of problems, if any,
No.
are going on, and why you are here. Okay. Well, they would like
sit.
you to leave. They would like
Okay.
you to leave. They have they obviously have some security concerns about why you're videotaping.
Right.
And who you are. And according to them, there's been like you're documenting where security cameras are. And stuff like that.
No, it was a joke. Can I explain that to you, sir? No, hey.
That's kind of
No. Can I explain to you?
Well,
No, from the street view. From the street view.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't film me." I pointed up to a dome camera and I said, "Hey, don't film me." And I smiled at him. That's all I did. I pointed right there. But see, here's the thing, sir. I'm on public roadway, so I mean, I'll leave after a while, but I'm not leaving right now.
So I'm not really sure what that means. I mean,
So-
if we're like, I'm not here to debate with
No.
you.
Like I said, you've been very professional.
This could be, I think this could be solved one very easy way. And
What's that?
That's me politely asking you if you could pack up for the night, and you politely saying, yes, that's not going to be a problem. And then we can both go on our merry way.
Okay, would you do me a favor? Would you do me a favor then? Would you?
It
would you?
depends on what the favor is.
The favor is if you'd explain to the security here that people on public property are not under their jurisdiction when you're on public easement or property, which is easement. Easement is out here. I know where I can be.
I understand all about easement. Okay. Those easements are utility easements, right-of-way easements. Okay. So,
I'm on an easement, sir. I'm telling you, sir. I'm telling you. Don't make me get a blueprint out.
It's a fine line. I'm not debating that there's a 10-foot utility easement and a 10-foot right-of-way easement on pretty much all property. I get that. Okay. I get that. However, like I said, it makes them.
Your hair looks like mine. If that gives you any consolation.
We're okay. We are going to generate an incident report.
But I'm not IDing though.
You
You can put my name down as good citizen.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay, well,
I can't.
I guess you're going to be a little slumped then.
Well, but and I'm gonna tell you, we both agree that that we're in a public place.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we can also agree that I can ask you in any public place for your identification.
Not unless I've committed a crime.
Under the Ohio.
And
Revised.
in the middle of committing a crime, or you suspect me of committing a crime.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're here doing.
Well,
it's not really a debate. I have the right as a law enforcement officer
Yes, sir.
under the Ohio Revised Code.
Yes, sir.
To identify you, okay? And under the Ohio Revised Code, I can show you that Ohio Revised Code.
Let me ask you a biggie right now. Are you detaining me right now?
Am I detaining you?
If I want to walk away, are you detaining me? You answer right. Think about it.
This isn't a test. Like,
well, okay, but I'm just saying, are you detaining me?
Not yet. I mean, there's really no reason that I have to detain you other than
See you guys.
what you're doing. All right, have a good night.
Hey, this is a good young man. Teach him a little bit, sir. Hey, let him ride with you a few rides. This guy over here is quiet, but he's good. You're a good young man, but sir, he'll be a good officer. You teach him a little bit.
Remember, officers can ask, but without reasonable suspicion, they can't demand. Politely request a supervisor keep the lens steady and know your state's stop and ID rules cold. Most roadside dramas deflate the moment clear legal language replaces raised voices, proof that knowledge really is the best body armor.